What does Hatsune Miku Neon Genesis even?
This episode of Because Science is...
Well, hello everybody. My name is MrThumb. This is my stream. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be doing the same shit that I do every time. We're going to watch some stuff on YouTube and react to it, and then we're going to play some Monster Hunter Rise. So, without further ado, let's jump straight in. So I've got a few things that I've been playing with the idea of watching here. Some stuff from my watch later list. While you don't want invisibility, Morgoth, Sauron, the worst villain ever, and if an accurate T-Rex was in Jurassic Park. And I've been meaning to watch this one for a while now, so I think we're gonna start there.
Can nature produce something even more terrifying than fiction? Tyrannosaurus Rex has been a cinematic icon of terror for millions. But might the real-life creature surpass InGen's creation? The T-Rex in the Jurassic franchise was largely accurate to the current understanding of the creature in the 1990s. However, 30 years of new discoveries and research have changed the story of the most powerful predator North America has ever seen. In this episode, we will highlight some of the differences between
I guess
the
I can full screen
Tyrannosaurus
there.
of Jurassic Park and of the
My bad, y'all. Sorry. Playing with some new headphones, still getting the audio levels worked out. I guess it would be helpful if you could see the video that we're trying to watch. I'm sure everyone would appreciate that. Give me just a second here, and we'll jump back into the video. 2 momentos. There we go. Okay. Had to turn on my stream monitor.
Cretaceous
Let's
to
go.
identify 6 ways the real Tyrant Lizard King was more dangerous than was conceived in the mind of Michael Crichton. And stick around for a surprise bonus segment where we shake up the formula on the film franchise. Number 1, agility. Was Rexy, for example, more agile than the real T-Rex? Figuring out how dinosaurs could move has largely only been something testable in the last few decades, and the last few years have shown the assumption of Tyrannosaurus being speedy but slow to turn was dead wrong. In the Jurassic series, Tyrannosaurs are quick on their feet in thrilling scenes like the infamous car chase, but they are regularly outflanked. Raptors, humans, and even other giant carnivores have regularly been capable of getting around T-Rex, dodging their attacks, and in the latter case, toppling the tyrant reptiles. But contrary to the idea that big creatures are sluggish animals, the real tyrant reptiles were not reckless bruisers as once thought. Cutting-edge research such as a paper from 2019 found that the hip design in Tyrannosaurs especially were very well suited for quick turns and repositioning. Thanks to having evolved from small, nimble-footed predators having to navigate dense forests and uneven terrain, even the largest Tyrannosaurus would be extremely agile for an
Hi
animal
Ray,
its
good to
size,
see you. Glad to see you in the
scoring over
chat.
twice as high as other big predators with even less mass to move around. Agility is not the same thing as running speed, and a fully grown T-Rex would be significantly slower than the car-chasing menace from the movies, but reality gives another workaround. Juvenile and sub-adult Rexes grew faster in height and length than they did in weight, spending over a decade as still large but extremely fast and agile pursuit predators that could keep pace with a racehorse. These growing tyrants could carve out niches all to themselves, pursuing quicker prey than their parents, and a human would be a near-ideal meal for a growing T-Rex. That part from the end of The Lost World? The baby might have been even more predatory at an opportunity like that. Coincidentally, this kind of behavior fits a portion from the Michael Crichton novel not adapted into the film. The novel featured 2 Tyrannosaurus, an adult and a juvenile. The adult, not for lack of trying, actually doesn't kill anyone in the whole book, whereas the juvenile T-Rex rips a man limb from limb. Number 2, eyesight. Exactly what is going on with the eyesight of the Tyrannosaurus in the Jurassic Park franchise has been debated for decades.
Ooh. I actually know this one. So, the whole it can't see you if you don't move thing. Proven bullshit. T-Rexes had huge eyes. Huge eyes that they actually got right in this scene. Hang on. You look here. Huge eyes that looked forward. All evidence points to T-Rex having amazing vision. Like some of the best of any animal of its time period. So the idea that it can't see you if you don't move was just for the movie. That was, what's the term? That was just plot armor for the characters. That's all that was.
Often with contradictory information. Several scenes imply the InGen Rexes are capable of seeing stationary objects as food. Others show it cannot, or at the very least cannot without the help of other senses like smell. So, we are instead going to look at the original intention by the makers of the series. In both the original film and the original novel, the InGen Tyrannosaurus cannot see things that are not moving. In the movie, it is treated as an actual paleontological hypothesis, whereas the book implies it was a side effect of the frog DNA splicing. In the real world, however,
that would make way more sense. There's a lot of reptiles that don't register things. Like they can see their surroundings, but they lack the brain function to register that something is food if it doesn't move. I think that's how that works. Yeah, pretty sure that's how that works.
Was never a seriously considered hypothesis, and the last decades have shown a wealth of information that Tyrannosaurus might well have had some of the best vision of any land animal to ever exist. Modern relatives like crocodiles and birds are sight-based predators, using focused fields of vision to both track prey and gauge their strikes. This means their eyes also have to be attuned to rapid movement and focusing. One
Pointed
adaptation that
forward.
helps with this is both eyes accustomed to light sensitivity, but also highly developed fovea, small depressions inside the back wall of the eye that sharpen focus. Most animals have it, but in birds and crocodilians, the fovea is very developed to both help them strike at a target in ambush from close distance and track the movement of a target from afar. It's likely Tyrannosaurus had the same adaptation. A 2006 study followed up on in 2011 indicated Tyrannosaurus had a visual acuity comparable, if not surpassing, eagles, with a binocular range of depth perception over 55 degrees. This granted T-Rex the ability to both focus in on close-up objects and see nears further than a human can. While
Dang.
designing the Tyrannosaurus for the films, the eyes were kept partially facing forwards, but not to the same degree, and with the snout being broadened compared to the real-life animal. This might explain some of the problems with the vision, as it would give the InGen animals less binocular vision and potentially a blind spot due to the thick snout. A real Tyrannosaurus could certainly see you when you were moving, and more likely than not would see you long before you saw them, morning, noon, or night. Number 3, size.
Ooh.
Size
Here's one that I actually do know a little bit about because I'm a fucking nerd and I watch dinosaur shit in my free time. There's a lot of there's a couple of theories floating around right now that T-Rex may have been way bigger than we thought it was. In the movie, it's still massive, like a terrifyingly large animal. But there's a few, and it's not, accepted yet. It's not like everybody is on board with this theory. But there is evidence, or at least a little bit of it, that T-Rex may have been significantly larger than we originally thought. Let's see if that's what he touches on.
does matter, and you would think that the filmmakers who created oversized Stegosaurus, Allosaurus, and Raptors for the film would have done the same with the T-Rex. Whilst the adult Tyrannosaurus in the films do vary in size, they generally are longer and taller than most recorded specimens, especially if we go off individuals like Big Edie and Rexy by the end of her tenure. However, if viewed from the front and checking the weight, one disparity becomes very obvious. InGen cooked up a bunch of lightweights. For the original film and all subsequent incarnations, the filmmakers modeled their T-Rexes after the most famous specimen at the American Natural History Museum. In the 1980s, this was the standard T-Rex for media and one of the largest, well-studied specimens at the time. The first trilogy's T-Rex being about 37 to 40 feet long and 6 to 7 tons was very close to accurate for the time. Since then, however, more material and more studies of even larger specimens like Sue and Scotty have shown that an adult T-Rex had the potential to become substantially more massive. New techniques like volumetric modeling, which can more accurately account for mass of things like soft tissue, have demonstrated some of the larger known Tyrannosaurus had the potential to nearly double some of the initial weights given early on in the franchise. Even at the largest we saw her, Rexy, by the time of the final movie, was usually between 8 to 9 tons, several tons lighter than the larger estimates for the current bigger, well-studied specimens. And while the true maximum size for Tyrannosaurus is unknown, it is likely some lucky individuals got even larger. More mass would equate to superior durability and muscle force, meaning a real-life Tyrannosaurus would be substantially harder to topple or wrestle down in a confrontation against a rival of similar size, something the film Tyrannosaurs have a hard time with. Number 4, silence. Later in this video, you'll find out why this section is important. The T-Rex in the film franchise
I know this one too, but let's see what they got to say.
They are rarely quiet. This certainly makes for more dramatic cinema with the iconic footstep and thundering roar, but in terms of hunting and moving about with stealth, this causes huge problems. Tying in with the prior debate on the vision, it can be speculated that if InGen T-Rexes have an easier time seeing a moving target, one reason they might roar constantly is to scare a stationary prey item into running so it can see them better, such as this infamous moment from the third movie. There are a few times the InGen animals are able to sneak around.
Just a thought. But if you told everybody, don't move so it doesn't see you, and then they ran, and you knew, and he was right, and you knew that it couldn't see you if you sat still, why would you move? maybe I'm just an asshole, but man, why would you move? Just let it run past you.
But many of these are when the Tyrannosaurus isn't actively hunting, such as the sequence from Dominion of Rexy searching out a dead deer, or in The Lost World when the buck and doe Tyrannosaurus snuck up on the hunter camp investigating the smell of their infant. In almost every other instance, however, they stopped to roar before charging, like here in the beginning of Fallen Kingdom. The real T-Rex was not only much more stealthy, but furthermore, this thing would be silent virtually all of the time. Large footprints likely belonging to Tyrannosaurus Rex have been discovered and show the species had extensive soft tissue padding on the bottom of its feet, similar to animals such as elephants and tigers, both of which can be deceptively quiet even when not actively trying to be. The dense tissue would muffle the footsteps even over debris on the forest floor. Studies on the cochlea, a portion of the inner ear, also indicate Tyrannosaurus was very perceptive to low-frequency noises.
So if you think about it, if T-Rex was in fact like an apex predator, which, there's some debate about that, but that's not what we're here to get into today. The idea of it being both an apex predator and fucking making earthquakes with every step, those don't really work together.
Because large animals often produce low-frequency calls, it's likely Tyrannosaurus would be capable of vocalizing in a way a human couldn't even hear clearly, much like elephants. But this isn't to say it wasn't capable of roaring. Large birds and crocodilians are able to put out loud bellows and roars of their own, it's just that it would only do so when the situation called for it. If Hammond had stalked Isla Nublar with Sue, there wouldn't be any forewarning when she was coming. Number 5, bite effectiveness. Official stats for the Jurassic Park franchise do list the near-legendary bite force Tyrannosaurus Rex had, but this comes off more as an attribute we are informed of rather than a feat shown on screen. Nearly every single time an adult Tyrannosaurus bites down on a large animal, even a throat bite, it is jostled off, doesn't rend flesh or crush bone, and typically fails to do much damage. This does make for a more dynamic back-and-forth confrontation against other giant predators on screen, but something seems lacking. It just so happens a design choice for the Tyrannosaurus's film appearance might actually explain this. Dr. Robert Baker, one of the paleontologists who was consulted by ILM when designing the Tyrannosaurus for her big screen debut, noted that the designers did make use of most references he and his colleagues provided to make the T-Rex for the film as accurate to understanding at the time as possible, with one big exception: the teeth. Tyrannosaurus has very distinctive teeth amongst its own family, serrated, slightly recurved, and thick as railroad spikes. These were optimally built for transferring immense bite forces into a target. Even if the Tyrannosaurus was forced to pull away, if it bit down on the limb or neck of a target, it would almost assuredly split bone and rend flesh before they could free themselves. Thinner teeth would not transfer these forces as efficiently, nor be able to secure as good of a hold. Not a problem for large carnosaurs like Giganotosaurus, which had a respectable bite force of their own, and teeth more optimized for shredding softer tissues. T-Rex is a different issue though. But because thinner, more knife-like teeth were thought to look scarier on screen, that's exactly what the designers went with. And because Tyrannosaurus relied on securing a good hold to apply the full crushing force of its bite, this means even if the film Tyrannosaurus could bite down as hard as a real-life one of the same weight, it would have a much harder time hanging on and applying that force as effectively. Number 6, temperament. This might sound like a strange category, but consider what happens virtually every single time a Tyrannosaurus encounters another large dinosaur in the franchise. The Spino in JP3, the Indominus in Jurassic World, and the Giga in Dominion and Prologue. The moment the Tyrannosaurus encountered them, the Rex became aggressive and started a fight. They lost. The only times a T-Rex has won a fight in the franchise against another big carnivore often involved lots of outside complicating factors, like the multi-dino melee and control chip situation in Camp Cretaceous, or the Therizinosaurus and chance luck snagging Rexy the win in Dominion. They certainly can win battles, but most of the time they rush in and it doesn't end well for them. This aggression towards other large animals also appears to be nearly exclusive to Tyrannosaurus. The Dino Tracker website and other media found around the time of Dominion even lists Tyrannosaurus as extremely aggressive, much more so than other large carnivores like Giganotosaurus. The moment they see a potential rival, they rush in and start attacking, managing to land a few hits before getting overpowered. The real Tyrannosaurus absolutely did fight other dinosaurs, including a menagerie of formidable herbivores and its own kind. The most notable set of evidence supporting this is the following. Healed wounds on the face and body of multiple Tyrannosaurus specimens show clear signs of battle scars earned fighting the most dangerous predator in
Jesus, how deep you gotta get cut for it to leave scars on your bones. That's intense.
their time. However, even if Tyrannosaurus was territorial towards outsiders, many of these wounds show signs of healing, a testament not only to the resilience of this apex predator, but also indicators that the fights were not necessarily reckless death brawls. The loser knew when to back off, and the winner knew not to be heedless. When you consider how many dangerous herbivores they would have to go up against the next time they got hungry and had to hunt, it makes sense to be careful and not rack up unnecessary wounds. With this kind of competition, by the time a Tyrannosaurus reached adulthood, they would have accumulated a wealth of experience telling them when to be careful and when to be aggressive. Fatalities certainly did happen from time to time, but this, coupled with Tyrannosaurus having intelligence at least on par with many modern predators, indicates they were capable of knowing when to pick their fights. Consider that a real-life Tyrannosaurus took at least 2 decades to reach adult sizes, whereas the InGen versions had accelerated growth rates, putting them at near adult size within a fraction of that time. Development and experience would be 2 completely different ballgames. Strategy, experience, and a moderated aggression are all things that nature's design cultivated better than InGen's.
I just noticed the skull design on that T-Rex. That's funny.
Bonus section. Now that we've covered some of the differences, let's consider some of the major changes that would have happened in the film franchise if we replaced the cinematic incarnation with a real-life Tyrannosaurus. Because they are one of the best studied and complete
Numero
specimens
uno,
known,
they would
we will
not
be
lose
using
any
the Sim
fights.
specimen, giving us a T-Rex who is roughly 40 feet long, 12.5 feet tall at the hips, and potentially breaking the scales at more than 10.5 tons. 1. The car chase. One would think a slower Tyrannosaurus would make this scene safer. Unfortunately, not so much. With no booming footfalls to wake up Dr. Malcolm, he would have a much harder time noticing Sue returning and wouldn't be calling out to the others. The Tyrannosaurus, curious and hungry, would sneak back to the paddock area and have a nice meal. Dr. Malcolm is grabbed and pulverized by the time the car even gets started up. And if Sue is still hungry, Dr. Sattler and
The
Muldoon might
animations.
find themselves in a dire situation. 2. Raptor versus Rex. With better eyesight and agility, Sue would have noticed the other raptor in the room a lot quicker. The big one likely wouldn't get the chance to pounce upon the Tyrannosaur back, as she is grabbed and instantly crushed in gory display. With the full force of the jaws smashing down onto her body, the raptor's internal and potentially externals pop like a balloon. This would probably be a good chance for
these
the
animations are
to
great.
run. 3. Spino versus T-Rex. Flashing forward to Jurassic Park 3, an accurate Tyrannosaurus would be a lot more cautious upon confronting an irate Spinosaurus. Interviews with the director of Camp Cretaceous note that the Spinosaurus has an extremely thick and resilient hide, possibly explaining why it's so easily shrugged off the bite from the Tyrannosaurus in the film. With the Spinosaurus up against a more experienced combatant, however, it quickly runs up against a wall. Sheer bulk. Even though the Spinosaurus is taller and longer, it is several tons lighter than the more stable and much more massive Sue. A more careful combatant, the Tyrannosaurus baits an attack and counters with surprising agility, biting down on the arms or neck of the sail-backed bruiser. Stockier teeth work in tandem with a monstrous bite force. Even that hide can only blunt so much force, especially because the Tyrannosaurus would be much harder to throw off thanks to a massive weight advantage and a firmer hold. Bones fracture and blood vessels explode, and the Spinosaurus would be wise to retreat. 4. Main Street Fight. When confronted with the Indominus Rex, one of two things might happen. The less likely but still possible outcome is that the hybrid attempts to communicate with the T-Rex like she had the Raptors, given she does have some of the same genetic framework. However, with how aggressive and wounded the hybrid was at this point anyways, the fight would still happen, but with a different aggressor. Being faster and taller, the Indominus would manage to land multiple claw wounds on the Tyrannosaurus, but the stocky frame and robust gastralia and ribcage blunt the damage. Countering, the T-Rex would employ their enhanced agility and greater mass to avoid getting toppled and throw their full weight into the hybrid. Considering the Indominus was knocked around repeatedly by a Rexy almost half this Tyrannosaurus's mass, the hybrid is not keeping their footing. Likely targeting the hybrid's weapons, Sue bites down hard on the first limb in grabbing range. With so much force and jaws that are not letting go, the arm is instantly shattered, if not torn off. This fight won't end as quickly as it did in Jurassic World. 5. Fallen Kingdom Prologue. Considering how much this unlucky individual didn't even notice Rexy sneaking up on him, and he's now dealing with a Tyrannosaurus who's much quieter and can see much better even in the rain, his chances of making it off the island alive sunk before the marine reptile even got involved. Instead of stopping to roar and giving him a chance to run, the hungry Sue would already be bearing down on him like a silent stalker from a slasher movie. This unlucky bastard is very, very dead. 6. Giga versus T-Rex. Moving ahead to the final confrontations, the first interaction between the two we see on screen in the Biosyn Sanctuary might not even escalate to a full-on fight. Considering that the Giga was much less aggressive than the InGen T-Rex, the confrontation might change into just a brief struggle and the two mutually deciding to avoid each other. If the second battle at the courtyard does still happen, the odds might be quite different, and the Giga would have a much messier battle on its hands. The Carnosaur would be longer and taller for better reach, but would have substantially less stability, much less agility, and now the weight advantage would be reversed. Depending on which of the official stats are used, a large real-life Tyrannosaurus might be several tons heavier than the Biosyn Apex Predator. A brawl between the two that escalated would be an awesome sight to see, but one critical difference might swing the odds. In the battle against Rexy, the Giga often leveraged its greater weight and mass to swing her around once the Tyrannosaurus failed to grab on and counter. Against a much more stable, more agile, and much heavier Sue, this wouldn't work. If Sue got the same moment Rexy did when she managed to bite down on the Giga's face, the more robust teeth and stockier frame of the real Tyrannosaurus would have inflicted a messy wound and likely resulted in the Giga instead getting thrown around. The Carnosaur knows what's good for it. It will run. Fatal or not, the true king of the tyrant reptiles would reign over the valley.
That was one of the sillier videos we've watched on this channel, but that was fun. I also appreciate the old school monster garage voice.
A villain is...
No. Let's see here. What else? Why you don't want invisibility? Maybe. Traditionally we do because science videos at the end, so.
Middle-earth had two Dark Lords.
I think we'll go ahead and we'll do a Because Science video.
So Because Science is sponsored by
some
Lightstream. You don't actually want the power of invisibility. What would you do if you could turn invisible? Most of the responses I've heard to that question are less than heroic. Many of them come down to sneaking into places you shouldn't be or borrowing stuff without asking. Of course, you could use the power of invisibility for good. It is one of the fundamental hero powers. But thinking about the scientific reality of this ability, I don't think invisibility is something you'd even want.
Okay, I'll bite. Why don't we want invisibility, Kyle?
Like super strength and super speed, humans have fantasized about the power of invisibility for a long time. Suddenly disappearing is the subject of great novels like The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells, the 1933 movie of the same name, and of course, the masterpiece Hollow Man starring Kevin Bacon. Many of these
I've never
stories
seen
have
this.
considered the consequences of turning invisible, but I think that science has even more to say. So why wouldn't you want this classic superpower? First, what is invisibility? Well, whether the source of the power is magical or sciencey, to make something invisible, you have to change the way that something interacts with light. Everything that you can see interacts with photons, elementary particles that are the basic units of light and electromagnetic radiation. Those photons of light are flying around the universe, and they enter our eyes and give our brains visual information based on the properties of those photons, like frequency and phase. Now, everything that you can see then, therefore, is either emitting light that reaches your eyes or is bouncing photons off of itself and to your eyes. So to make yourself invisible then, you have to change these paths. However your powers worked, they would have to redirect photons so that they would either go around you or an object so that those didn't bounce off of you or an object and make it into your eyes, or the photons would have to go through you, kind of like you were transparent. Or a third option is that you could project what is behind you in front of you and into people's eyes, kind of like how predators' camouflage might work and look. But I don't think that this is what we consider classic invisibility. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, heads up! How invisibility might actually work is the first real problem with this power. The easiest way to make yourself invisible would be to reroute photons around yourself so that they didn't bounce off of you and into other people's eyes. But if you were doing this successfully, no photons would be entering your eyes to give your brain visual information, and you would be blind. You might be invisible to other people like Kevin Bacon, but they would be invisible to you too. Now, there is a solution to this, but it is weird. The human eye is an incredibly sensitive photon detector. Experiments have shown that we can register the impact of a single photon at the backs of our eyes. But that doesn't mean we see an image when that happens. Reportedly, it's like a feeling of seeing something without actually seeing it. So to see an image, we need many photons hitting the backs of our eyes, especially considering that upwards of 90% of photons that enter the front don't make it to the back of our eyes. They just bounce around all over the place. So, to be both invisible and able to see, you would not only have to reroute photons around your body, you would have to route a lot of photons into your eyes, which
But
would
only your
illuminate
eyes.
them. Apparently, this is what Marvel's Invisible Woman does, but if you did this, your eyes would be visible while your body was invisible. And that is weird and gross and doesn't really fit with our conception of invisibility, and it would give you away pretty quickly. Get out of here, Kevin! Cut loose, man! Even if you weren't blind, even if you weren't just a pair of disembodied eyes, another reason you wouldn't want the power of invisibility is that you wouldn't be truly invisible. If you can make yourself invisible by rerouting photons around yourself, you would probably want to do this right above your skin, or better yet, at your skin, because if you were making a large volume around you invisible, you might start to make objects around you look weird enough to give you away. But if
Much
your
like Predator.
form was invisible, you also wouldn't want any objects or the environment interacting with it to give away your shape. This would immediately limit your powers by making it impossible to sneak through a world when it was either snowing or raining, and you wouldn't be able to stand in one spot for too long because the dust and debris that you would gather would also give away your shape. And in this conception of invisibility, you would have to be naked. So, to be truly invisible, if you wanted to sneak around anywhere, you would have to be cold and naked and uncomfortable. But at least you'd be invisible, right? Well, that depends on what is trying to see you. Every second, the average human radiates 100 joules worth of heat energy out into the universe in all directions. Anything with a temperature does this, and so you are always emitting light, but infrared light. Now, I know we don't think of infrared light like we do visible light, but consider the term red hot. When something is red hot, it is radiating enough heat energy that its wavelengths of infrared light are being pushed up into red light. Visible light, it's all on the same spectrum. And so even if you were invisible to people looking for you with visible light, anyone that was looking for your heat signature could see you just as easily as if you were not invisible at all. Heads up!
I feel like that's something that is in every invisibility, though. I feel like that's been a classic flaw of invisibility.
Haha, missed me by 6 degrees. Kevin! No! So while classic invisibility would hide your visible light, anyone with something as simple as a thermal camera could pick you up easily. This wasn't a problem back in 1933 when the Invisible Man movie came out, but today we have the technology which would make it almost impossible to sneak undetected through most of the places that you would want to be undetected in. Anyone with a motion or thermal camera, the most common security measure in homes and banks, could pick you up easily, which would be good because I know what you would do if you were invisible, you bunch of creepos. I know. You don't have to say it. We all know. Even if you weren't blind, even if you didn't have to be naked, even if you were somehow completely undetectable, you still wouldn't want invisibility because of your own brain. I want you to try something with me, okay? Close your eyes, it'll be fine. Close your eyes and extend one of your arms. Now extend the pointer finger on that arm, and now bring the tip of your finger to touch the tip of your nose. Okay, now open your eyes.
I feel like I did this on the side of the road one time.
Easy, right? Most people can get within 20 millimeters of their nose first try, no problem. But how can we do this? How are we able to position something accurately in space that we cannot see? Well, it is thanks to a sense that we have, but you may not have heard of, called proprioception. It is our body's movement sense. It's how our brains know how our limbs are positioned in space without visual input. Without proprioception, we wouldn't be able to drive without looking where our feet are on the pedals. We wouldn't be able to type without looking at our fingers. And we wouldn't even be able to walk without watching our feet on the ground. We wouldn't be able to dance either. I'm sorry. Proprioception relies on information that your body is constantly generating. Your inner ear tells your brain how your body is moving and its orientation. Your muscles and your ligaments tell your brain how your limbs are positioned in space relative to the rest of your body. All of this information combines in the brain with visual information to give you an idea of where you are and how you are moving, or not. Incredibly smart boy and neuroscientist Oliver Sacks once told a story of just how important proprioception is to our everyday lives in his fantastic book, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, which I highly recommend. In it, he describes a patient, Christina, who actually lost her movement sense thanks to a viral infection in her spine. After that, she wasn't able to walk. She wasn't able to control the volume of her voice, and she couldn't manipulate or grasp objects correctly. Now, Christina made a partial recovery, but only because she learned to rely entirely on visual information and not her movement sense. For example, she was able to grasp a fork again to eat, but when she did so, she had to grab the fork so hard that it hurt her hands and they turned white. As Oliver Sacks put it, Christina was able to have a possible life, just not a normal one. The sense of your own body combined with visual information is critical to normal functioning. So now imagine what it would really be like to be classically invisible. That is, invisible but unable to see your own body. It would be the other version of what happened to Christina. Think of how hard it would be to walk down a flight of stairs if you couldn't see your own feet. You could only feel where they were. Imagine how hard it would be to manipulate and grasp objects with zero visual input. There we go. It's not impossible, but it's not very super either. Being invisible would be an incredible hassle. Just walking down the street would be so hard. No, people wouldn't be able to see your naked, weird body, but you wouldn't be able to see where your body was in space either. And so you'd be stumbling down the street, bumping into other people and obstacles, cold and confused all the while. It would be miserable. So, why wouldn't you want the classic superpower of invisibility? Well,
Didn't have a whole lot to add on that one, but that was
superpowered at all. Quite the contrary.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that I feel like this one's a little exaggerated. Because blind people are able to, I mean, yeah, they have to do things differently, but blind people are able to get around and understand where they are in relation to other things, other senses. So I don't know. I feel like this one was kind of a reach.
You would either be blind or a weird pair of floating eyes. You would be cold and naked. You would be completely visible to anyone with widely available thermal tech and without the visual information that your brain needs, along with your movement sense to make movement through life possible and bearable. Doing anything while invisible would be at best frustrating and at worst impossible. If you really could go out of sight, it would drive you out of your mind. Because science. Oh, dang it, Kevin, you kicked off your Sunday shoes and I tripped over them.
All right, y'all. We are going to jump into some Monster Hunter Rise now. So I'm going to take a short little 5-minute break, and then we will jump back in with the game. See y'all in just a minute. Maybe I'll take a short 5-minute break if I can find. There it is. Find my transition screen. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a sec. And we're back, y'all. So, give me just a second here. We're gonna... Oh. Clyde's got a new camera angle, also. Just a heads up there in case you didn't notice. I don't know. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. But yeah, we're back. Give me just a second here. I'm still getting some stuff dialed in with the new game settings. It all feels very loud in the mix to me, but maybe I'm tripping. Let me know in the chat if any one thing is too loud. I know last time my music was way too loud. Sir. I was very, very into my new headphone port here. Hi. Yeah. Hi, bud. Now, hopefully, I won't have to move the camera around so much to try to keep Clyde in frame. He could just be here. But you do need to lower your head, dude. I gotta be able to see the screen. Yes, you. I'm talking to you, sir. Oh, sweet. Got an upgrade to our pedal ace. Oh. Clyde's outies. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I need right here. Well, automatically upgraded already. Sick. What should I do? More Buddy Dango quests. I wonder, do I have access to the training area yet? No, why not? Oh, I don't get that till Elgato. Okay.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
Let's go check on our Buddy Plaza here. Ooh, look at all of this. Oh man, there's been some upgrades here since I left. Yeah, lots of upgrades. Okay. How about you? He's got some good news for me.
Drop by anytime.
I broke that. Jesus. Pick up the last of these quests. What about this over here?
Ah, it's you. Yep. Very well. Let us begin. Farewell.
Oh god. Oh, who knows how many quests I have to pick up from her.
Welcome to
A
our
lot.
trip until we meet again.
Come on, Rundine.
Ah, it's you. Very well.
Oh, I guess we're all done. Cool, I guess. Nope, we're not done.
See you later.
But everything? I think it's it. Yeah.
How can I help you? Here's the quest list.
Let's do something easier this time. Let's fight a Toby. Instead of jumping into like the hardest one on the list like we did yesterday. Also, I'm not sure yet if it worked or not. I tried switching up my recording setup, so hopefully this time we'll be able to both record all of this and then separately also stream it to YouTube. We'll see if it works out.
Hey there.
What's up, dude? What you got for me?
If it isn't Kimura's rugged
Nothing.
splint,
Nothing
stay
good.
out of trouble.
Bitch, you stay out of trouble. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive with him.
What can I do you for?
Ooh, full Rathalos armor. Significantly stronger than what I've got right now. Do low rake Mizutsuni. Low rake Somnicat. Remobra. Oh man. Do I have...
Have a good look at everything that's on offer. You've got all the time in the world. I like the way you think.
Oh man. Okay. Nope, nope, nope.
Just tell me what you need. Looking for
That's
something
not
new
bad.
or an upgrade?
Guess I could swap it out to full black belt armor. It really does feel like,
Until next time.
nah. Nah, we don't need it. We don't need that shit, yo. So we got that. Let's check on our items. Sweet. That all looks good. Do I need anything special? No, I don't need anything special. Wait. Yeah, we're all set. Let's ride. Just good old-fashioned Toby Kadachi. In a water zone, that's different. Excuse me. I don't know if that came through on the mic or not. I didn't mean to burp in y'all's ear. Another thing I love about Rise versus Sunbreak, or Rise versus World, my buddies have their own inventory, meaning when I go out and I gather stuff, if I don't have room for that consumable in my inventory, it can go in Rose's inventory, for example. And I'm hoping they do the same in Wilds. But man, it just feels better. It sucks to be like trying to gather and prep for a quest. Be running around the map and be like, oh, just kidding. You brought too much stuff with you, so now you can't take it. Now you can't speak while you're on stream. Now you can't pick anything up in quest. That is actually, you know, for being a Monster Hunter focused channel, we haven't reacted to any, not one fucking, not the launch video or any of the content or the materials that have come out for Wilds yet. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday. I don't know why I'm gathering up all of these Speary birds like I'm about to have the fight of my life. That's a damn Toby Kadachi.
Just a quick polish.
I don't think sharp can get that. Hello, hello. I'll take that. Thank you. And this. Yep. Alright. How do we want to open this up? Hit him with a snow beetle, I think. And then I think the technical term is beat the dog shit out of him. Where's he at? There he is. Hey, hey. No. You get back here. I went through all this. Bam! Gotcha. There we go. Sick. Come here, shocky squirrel. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Great distance closer. Love it. Nope. Okay. No, thank you. Keep that to yourself. Ooh. That's not what I'm looking for. I really need to get my... What's it called? Shit. There we go. I need to get my item wheel dialed in. It's a lot of time wasted when I'm sitting here trying to scroll through all of my items, trying to find the one I'm looking for. Especially for like healing items. That's a great way to fuck around and get a card that you didn't need. Damn. Nope. Not doing so hot over here, boys. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. Definitely feel like, ooh. Hang on. Sorry. Give me a sec. Da-da-da. Okay, there we go. That's probably too loud still. There we go. That's better. Man, I'm loving the soundtrack. Ooh, that one was close. That was close. Yikes. Zoinks. Ooh, I'm in a bad way. I hope that distraction. Yeah. Ooh. Down goes Fido here. Stupid squirrel. Alright. No! Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do this then. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Haven't found that one yet. I have to go back and read that afterwards. What's this?
Looks like there's something here.
Unique pitcher cluster. Sick. Gourmet pitcher. I don't know what kind of psychopath is eating a pitcher plant, but alright. Oh, that was definitely not where I was supposed to go. That's alright though. Oh. Boss. Boss. Hey, we got a maxed out, we got maxed out stamina. Let's go. And affinity. Nope. Get out of here with that shit. A little fucking discount snake squirrel. I know Toby Kadashi didn't get much love in the tier list for all the most liked monsters in Monster Hunter history, but he's got to be top 3 for me. Talk shit, but he's actually a pretty cool design. Like a flying viper squirrel that's also electricity. Sick. Ooh, I completely missed. Thunder beat thunder. Let's go. Oh. Let's see what we got here. What? Oh no! I ruined it. I fucked it all up. No. Excuse you, sir. You gotta be getting weak, right?
I'm going after it. Whetstone time.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Thanks, buddy.
Ooh. Ooh, there we go.
You're my best pal.
What else you got, Toby? Out of here, bro. Ah, shit. Am I gonna double cart to Toby? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna run. That's what I think I'm gonna do. At least I got that one unlocked. Oh shit, he's right there.
Won't do.
I knew I could count on you.
Shit. I just need the light. Come on. No. Why, I just see this. Yes! Yeah, poison him. Come on, you gotta be getting weak by now, bro. What are we doing? Am I using an underranked weapon? Or am I just not upgrading my armor? So it feels like I'm getting hit harder than I should. Probably the second one. Damn. Oh, there he is, there he is.
Here it comes.
Sick.
Now's our chance.
Boom, baby, let's go.
Piece of cake.
Toby Kadachi down. Just in time to avoid Zenogre here. There we go. There we go.
Hello.
What else we got?
Which quest would you like?
I really don't want to fight Somnicanth.
Master Hojo drew all the monster pictures. Aren't they great?
Maybe Anjanath.
Alone as well, but it's very hard.
I'm thinking Anjanath.
May the spirits protect you.
Before we fight him.
Welcome. Just tell me what you need.
Oh. It is under level. No shit. Not by much.
Leave it to me. Thank you kindly.
What am I missing? Okay, we need to make more shock traps. What else do we need to make? Flash bomb. Feels like there's other stuff I'm supposed to be doing right now to stay up on gathered materials. Oh, no. I guess I can't do it. I absolutely have to either record or stream. I can't do both. Big bummer. Give my computer a second to compose itself here. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Trading is a wonderful profession. Have a look.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. Flash bugs, yes.
All aboard. Let's go.
Casual bargain. There we go. Excuse me. Ooh.
Thank you.
I've got 2 more submarines that I can unlock. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that soon. I'm not at the point in the game where I want to optimize my damage yet, but I feel like pretty soon we're gonna have to swap out Bonnie for another doggo here.
Let's go.
Which will be very sad. I don't want to do that. Oh, Kagero. You done with my charms, bruh? What you got?
Got some great bargains.
Melting pot.
Here are the results.
Flinch free. Muck resistance. Poison resistance. Okay. I'm not sure. Still don't see power prolonger. That's the one that I really want. Free meal is great though. We'll do a free meal.
This is exciting. Here we go. Are you sure?
Very sure. Thank you.
Anything catch your fancy?
Yep, few things.
An excellent purchase. Have a look around. Coming right up. Thank you kindly. Come again.
Oh, sh. Oh, went to town. What are these guys doing? Hmm.
Do you go for flavor, appearance, or effect? It's always so hard to choose.
Hmm. I think this is the one. Yep. We're gonna register this as a set as well.
Okay, I'll take a note of that. Oh yeah, those are great. Yeah! Back to work.
All right.
Hey, have a seat.
Hmm. We're gonna try this instead. Let's see if this works out. Okay.
Let's go. Run.
Who am I here to fight? Anjanat. Here, I'm here to slap the shit out of Angie. Let's go. Oh, Mr. Anjanath. Where are you? There we go. Okay. Ooh, and he's weak. I'll take that.
You're my best pal.
Ooh, I didn't restock. I did not restock on any of my stuff. That's not good.
Say goodbye.
Ah, completely missed that. That's a bummer.
Hope you're ready. This is gonna hurt.
Ooh, big hit, big hit. Oh, big hit from him too. Go. Uh-oh. Oh, that looked like it hurt, bro.
Count on you.
Uh-oh. No. We're dropping frames again, boys. We're dropping our frames.
It moved somewhere else.
Yeah, shit on a shingle. Boys, it is definitely time to upgrade this PC. Well, by upgrade this PC, I mean it's time for me to build a new PC. I can't upgrade a laptop. All right. Hey, we're back. We're back. Ooh. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, so the goal here, we need to do 3 attacks. There's one. Ah, shit. We need to do 3 attacks, but we also need to do them. Where is it? There it is. Bruh. Quit yelling. I'm not yelling. Why are you yelling? Line him up. There's 1. That's 2. But I gotta stay in the air. 1, 2, 3. You bastard. Killed Kenny. No! Get back here. I used to be so good at this. Why can't I hit you with it?
Say goodbye.
Let's go. Alright.
I'll be gentle.
I will not be gentle.
No problem.
You lucked out, homie. Oh, you just barely missed. I can't. No. I cannot land that attack, man. I think it's time for you to break off. Nope. I do find it a little irritating that the bug is not nearly as accurate. Hey. No, get your ass back here. Get back here. Sir. Just trying to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. I gotta quit making that joke. Oh, shit. Attack butterfly. Woo! Good hits, good hits. 1, 2, but I didn't finish it. Oh. Not looking so hot right now. 1. 1. 2. Did you just roar that Remobra out of the sky? That's sick.
Oh my!
Woo!
Here it comes! Oh my!
Woohoo! Here it is. Here it is. 1. No!
You tick me off now!
I'm gonna play a different game. I swear to God. I am just bringing my absolute worst to this game the past couple of days. Oh, there it is. Got the counter in.
Here comes the pain!
Well, I missed diving wyvern, but
Aw, what's the matter?
dang. I should have flash bombed him when I had the chance. Get him. Oh, no fucking way.
Thanks, buddy.
You're done, bro. You're done, brosif. I gotcha. I gotcha.
Piece of cake!
Yep. That's it for you. We done.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, another rampage for Wind Serpent Ibushi.
Hey,
Ooh. Time is it? 9:30? Yeah, we got.
Welcome to the hub. Noah, special quest has come in for you.
Yep,
Good luck out there.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah. over.
All right. Yo ho ho, just as dependable as ever. You're goddamn right I am.
Have a look at my wares. These are for you.
Ooh. I'll take that.
Come again.
Let's make one more Constitution duel. Could also make Wirebug. But I'm good. Busy. There it is. Oh. That only puts me at level 2? Easy. Did I...
Take good care of your gear.
Okay. I think that's everything. Let's get after it.
Where is my queen? Where is my queen? I am Storm Incarnate. I shall wipe the land clean. So we may meet at last in paradise unseen.
Let's make this a quick one. I'm on fire!
Right.
All right, let's do this!
Just one more, okay?
Counting on you.
Let's do this!
All set. Counting on you. Don't let me down. Bring it on. Counting on you. Don't let me down.
Counting on your champ!
Let's get this show on the road. This'll be a piece of cake.
Come on, where they at?
I won't let anything bad happen to the villains.
All set.
Right bumper is guard. That's right.
You're my best pal.
Come on. Come on. Gotta be almost done with you. Not bad, not bad. Feels like it's mostly.
The boss is here.
Oh, is this an alpha? Yep,
Thanks, buddy.
too soon. Too soon. Ooh, there we go. Get them headshots in.
Don't let me down.
Let me take control. No problem. Counting on you. You're unstoppable! All set.
Dang it. Hold, press and hold to remove. There we go. Throwing a defender cannon. I think we're looking pretty good here. Let's go.
They're coming.
Ooh. There we go.
Listen up, brave defenders.
Mastered sushi unlock. Let's go, son. Is that a Rathalos or Rathian? Rathians.
My best pal. Don't let me down.
Let's do this. We're just getting started, Ace. Show me what you're made of. This brings me back. I remember the times when we used to train this.
Come on. There he comes. Not today. So. Right. Yeah. Get out of here with that shit.
Thanks, buddy.
Wonder how much time I got left for that. Is there anything back here? Nothing back there.
And stay down.
Woohoo. That was a 900. Ooh.
Great.
Get out of here. Okay. What are we? Monster is appearing. Is it Ibushi? Already?
Counting on you.
Wormfire. Okay. Set that up there. We're gonna swap. No. We're gonna swap this out for the best one, the machine cannon. So much fun. What else? What else? What else? This can also go away for the auto.
Don't let me down.
Wyvern artillery. They're gonna come right down the middle here. So flaming beam is fine. So that'll be cool. But maybe there. Yeah.
All set.
Okay, I think that's everything I can do.
This just won't do.
Make sure my weapon's sharp. No, I've got one more artillery that I can set up.
We can do this!
It's right there. Oh shit, am I already running out of time? Oh goodness. What's up, Zenogre? Ooh. Oh, fuck out of here, bro. Ooh, you're a little guy, aren't you? Oh, it only hit him the one time. Fuck out of here. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'll let you guys deal with that. Oh, that's actually putting in work, isn't it? Ow. Ooh. Rathalos.
Pieces.
Ooh. He's here. Where? Oh, there he is. Use this artillery to soften him up.
Grab your weapons, everyone!
Damn. I gotta hit him in his stupid face though. Oh shit. Sick. Okay. Woo! Come on. Come on, Ibushi. Show me your face, bro. There it is. Show me that ugly mug. 1. 2.
Knew I could count on you.
1. 2.
Here it comes.
3. I don't think I got a good hit zone on that last one, but that's okay. Is the counter strike over?
They're at the final gate.
It is. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna...
Here it comes.
Wyvern artillery.
Can't lose this gauge!
Wyvern artillery. And ooh, fuck you. We're not done.
This place is safe with me.
Right here, flaming shot. Bitch. We ain't done. Tender cannon. Ah! I'm getting my shit pushed in. Mountable. There it is.
Give them all you got!
Oh. Gotta buff up. Sucks, I can't just like jump in and start hitting him in the face. Now I can. Let's go. Ooh. 2. Bucket. Oh, big hits, big hit there. Who? Yamogi.
Thanks, buddy.
Fuck. Okay. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. Machine cannon. How are we looking on the gate? Oh shit. It is actually looking kind of rough. We're just gonna tee off on its head. Come on, come on.
Knew I could count on you.
Shit. Shit, yeah. Yamogi kind of slaps. Okay. Out of wire bugs. Come on, I need food. There we go. Who else?
Focus on defense!
Bro, I'm just trying to not get... I'm just trying to not get hit. What do you mean focus on defense? Come on. Limited. Fugan!
Nothing's getting into the village. Have a taste of my long sword!
Okay. Woohoo, big hit, big damage there. That was a 1300. I'll take that every day. Every single time we'll take that. Okay, we missed it on that one. Fuck this guy. I know we can't lose the gate. You're not helping. I am in trouble. Woo. I'm alive. Help me, Rose. Yep. Got a feint. It was the first one, so we're still okay. Come on, Rose. Where are you at? Healing. Where's my Dragonator? What is this?
We have to hurry.
Ooh.
Yeah!
There we go. Yeah. That was kind of cool. Ooh, did we knock some bits off of him?
Needing this.
There we go.
Nothing personal. Yeah.
We're gonna have to fight him again. Oh no. That didn't work at all.
There a bit.
How did it go? Ah, took care of it, did ya? Good work. Very good work, Hunter.
Hinoa? I can no longer sense its presence. Ibushi must have flown off somewhere distant.
I want to say this is the end of the rampage, but something's still bothering me.
We still don't know why Ibushi showed up. All we know is that it's looking for its queen.
That mystery remains to be solved. Hinoa, Minoto, tell everyone in the village that we're not out of the clear yet.
Understood, Elder Fugen.
Ooh, did I get more Ibushi claws? I did. Fuck yeah. That means, before we cut out for the day, because it's pushing up on 10 o'clock now, so we're pretty much done. But we can go. And we can... buy 2 of these to the item box.
I'm having a sale.
Oh, sweet.
Coming right up. Thank you for your patronage.
Now, This is just, woo, let's go. I think, no, not yet. Manage items, crafting list. Power talent and armor talent. Okay. And do we have layered armor unlocked yet?
What do you want?
No. Not yet.
My hammer's ready. Some hunters literally take hours. I'm used to waiting.
Oh. Smithy, you are such a douche. The biggest douche canoe, bro. Alright. Well, y'all, that is it for me tonight. We're going to pack it up there. And we will be back on Wednesday with another episode of the stream.
Come to me.
That was our first fight with the big bad of this game, Ibushi, or at least the big bad of low and high rank. Oh yeah. See y'all next Wednesday. Bye.